The Indian and Chinese troops engaged in yet another face-off last week, and the face-off took place after a Chinese patrol tried to enter Indian territory in the eastern sector, but the 200 Chinese troops were forced back by the Indian Army. This latest incident comes days ahead of the upcoming India-China Corps Commander-level military talks on 12 October, for disengagement along the eastern Ladakh sector. Garden Reach Shipbuilders Kolkata has signed the concession agreement with the Kolkata port to undertake upgradation, operation and management of the infrastructural facilities of 3 dry docks towards their effective utilization and revenue generation from ship repair and refit of defense and commercial vessels. Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers had recently signed a Memorandum of Understanding with Naval Group of France to collaborate and offer the French Gauvin-class corvettes to India and foreign naval forces. The Defence Ministry has moved to acquire 10 acres of strategic land in the Upper Siang district, which is about 40 kilometers from the line of actual control, and this land is being acquired for construction of critical military infrastructure along the border with China. This is the second time within the year that the Defence Ministry has put in a request to acquire land in the strategic region. That included around 14 acres of land acquisition in the Yoni border village in the West Siang district in January. The Director General of Indian Army Aviation visited the aviation squadrons in forward areas, where he flew a test sortie in the light utility helicopter, after which the Indian Army has announced that the high-altitude trial for the Army variant of the light utility helicopter has been completed, under which it demonstrated its high-altitude operations capacity with a new extended tail rotor. The first flight of the limited series light utility helicopter will be conducted in August 2022, and both the Army and Air Force will receive the first batch of 6 helicopters in December 2022. 2 private sector defense manufacturers Larsen & Toubro and Dynamatic Technologies Limited were invited to a prestigious military training institution in New Delhi, where they addressed senior student officers on the critical role the private sector could play in making India self-sufficient in designing and manufacturing its weapon systems. The name of the institution was not disclosed due to confidentiality. Larsen & Toubro manufactures wings of the Tejas aircraft, while Dynamatic Technologies manufactures main fuselage assembly of the Tejas aircraft and a significant portion of the Su-30. This meeting assumes significance, as L&T is seen as the front-runner in the AMCA program. The Indian Air Force is looking to design and develop an indigenous bird detect and deterrence system with a private or public sector firm, and an initial 5 prototypes will be made for testing, while the total requirement is for 75 systems that will be procured at a cost of 1 crore rupees per system. India and US will hold a meeting of the Defense Policy Group very soon, as the 2 countries are strengthening cooperation in advanced military technologies and expanding engagements. The 2+2 dialogue between India and the United States will be held in November, and a number of defense deals are expected to be signed in the next few months. That includes 30 MQ-9B drones, 2 ISTAR aircraft and 6 more P-8 anti-submarine aircraft. An infantry company from Indian Army and an equivalent strength from UK Army have kick-started a 2-week-long joint military exercise known as the Ajeya Warrior 2021. The armies will familiarize with each other's equipment, tactics and procedures for carrying out joint military operations, and this will further boost the interoperability and will also improve inter-bilateral relations.
Omar dropped it.